Hey guys, and welcome back to another Spark video. My name is Lana for those that are new, and if you are returning, welcome back you guys. Today is Friday. It is a rainy and gloomy day, but I woke up and I said, you know what, I feel like working. So got dressed, I got ready, headed out the door early. We turned on our app at about 7:45, you guys, and the orders were just coming in. It was a good like 5 or 6 orders that were on my screen, but none of them were really worth me coming out of that house at that time. We had like $12, $10 2 trips, things like that. So I was like, you know what, I need to hold out for something good. So I waited for the 8:20 drop, and we got this order, $31.42, going about 8 miles. It was 2 drop-offs. One was a larger item, one was just like 1 bag. So I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and take this. This will definitely be a good start to my day. So my question today, I wanted to see, like, you know what, in the past I could work for about 2 to 3 hours on Spark and I can make about $60, $70, right? A little under 100. So I want to see if Spark is still the same, if Spark is still worth it, and if I can still make some decent money in about 2 and 3 hours. So essentially 2 to 3 hours, I'll be able to do about 2, maybe 3 trips. We're gonna see. It just depends on the wait time and things like that. So first order of the day, we are actually about to go ahead and check in. So let's go ahead and check in and get it dropped off. Okay, so first set of orders was super easy, no complaints at all. I was able to find the addresses perfectly fine, dropped it off, took the picture, everything like that. So now we are back up at the store. We got back up to the store about 9:14, so we did have to wait a little bit for our next order. But you guys, our next order was just as good as the first order. So we got $27.08, going about 5.5 miles, 2 drop-offs, and they're fairly small. One says it's extra large, but I believe it is a couple cases of water. Now, I'm not tripping on a couple cases, but I do need to make sure that it's a house. That's one thing. If I'm going to be delivering heavy items or like waters, I always double check to make sure it's a house. So I'm about to just go ahead, and if you don't know, I'll show you how to do this real quick. All you do is you take the address and you just open whatever map system you're using, and you just type in the address, and it should show. Obviously I can't show you guys the house or anything. Let's see. Okay, yep, it's a house. So perfect. You should be able to pull right up and load it off. So that's the only thing that I was unsure about with that order, because it is 32 cases of water. So but that shouldn't be a problem. So it is 9:27. We're gonna wait until we can check in, and then we'll go ahead and get the second order started. So far with just these 2 orders, we will be at $58, which is great. Let me know, in your opinion, if you guys are trying to do a quick shift, work for about 2 to 3 hours, how much money is your goal? What is your goal to make during that time frame? Or what's like a good amount for you to actually make it worth it to work? Like I said, for me, about $60. That's about $20 an hour. So that is pretty good. Now, if I make even more, which it looks like I might make a little bit more this time, that's good. But I also think that some conditions depend. It depends on what day of the week it is. If it's a weekend, your orders will probably be a little bit better than if it's a Monday or a Tuesday or Wednesday. You know, anytime during the week, it might be a little bit lower. And then also, if it's nasty weather outside, more drivers might not be out, so that might be better for you to get the higher paying orders. So I'm using all of this today to work in my favor. No, it doesn't always work out that way, but today it is working out that way, so I'm all for it. So I have placed a Walmart Spark order, and I was trying to see if I could get my own order, but I didn't end up getting it. I had scheduled it for 9 or 10, so I was like, okay, I think if it's 9 or 10, it should be picked up at 8:45, but I wasn't sure. So I tried to come up here and get it, but I wasn't able to get it. But I just had to make sure that it got delivered to the right place, because the past couple times that I've been getting my groceries delivered, it has always gone to my neighbor's house, which is the next house, but it's like the addresses are right there, like right above the door, so it shouldn't be any confusion. So I literally had to like call the driver just to make sure, since I'm not home, but just to make sure he was at the right place. So yeah, I wonder if doing those extra like due diligence steps of making, you know, verifying the address and everything, I wonder if that helps any. I don't know, we'll see. But I got my groceries delivered, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, it is 9:42, so I'm gonna go ahead and head on over to the parking spots so we can go ahead and check in and get this order. Whew, okay, that was a little workout, all them cases of water. And when I got to like the second case of water, it started pouring down, raining. But it's okay, we got it done. I am a little out of breath, y'all. Delivering groceries, sometimes like the heavier items will have you rethinking, like, dang, I thought I was a little bit in shape, but maybe I'm not. The way I'm breathing, the way I'm tired right now, I need to get back in the gym. Because 3 cases of water should not take me out like this. It should not. All right, so we got done by 10:19. Hopefully we will get something for the next drop. This will probably be my last order for the day, or at least for the morning. Maybe I'll go out later, but I don't know. Did that last delivery, headed back up to the Walmart. I was a little bit scared that I wasn't going to get another order for the 10:20 drop, because it was like 10:22 and I hadn't gotten an order. But this order popped up on my screen and I was just like, you know what? This is a good last order to take. So I went ahead and took it. $17.52. Going 6.2 miles. It is a single drop and it's only 6 items, so should be fairly easy. It is 10:42 now. I'm gonna go ahead, head on over to the stalls to get checked in a little bit, and we will be wrapping it up. We are done working for the day. So our grand total for 3 hours of work was $75, which basically equates to about $25 an hour, which is not bad. I will take that. I think a couple factors that helped was the fact that it was so early on a Friday and the fact that it was raining. But I essentially had really no wait times at the stores, and drop-offs were super easy. So I could have got in one more, but I just decided not to. So I'm happy with that. So in my opinion, do I think that Spark is still worth it, where you can work a couple hours and make a decent amount of money? Yes, I do. Now, It's gonna vary. I always say this every time I give you guys any tips or information. I always tell you it's gonna vary on a couple things. It's gonna vary on your market, like I said, the days that you're trying to do this on, all of that stuff. So a couple tips if you are trying to kind of get in and get out and work for a couple hours and still make some decent money. I'll give you guys a couple tips in my opinion. Number one is to set a goal. Figure out how long you're going to be working, what stores you're going to be working at, and also how much you want to make. So once you know all that information beforehand, you kind of got to know your market. I always tell you guys, know your market, and that's very important, because if you're trying to do this on a day where it's super slow, you're not going to make any money. But if you're doing this on like a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, you're probably more likely to make some good money. So definitely know your market, know the busy days and the times where it's actually good to kind of do this strategy. So once you know the days that you should work and your goal, then you're going to want to make sure that you are at the store before the first drop. Okay, so like me, so say you want to start at 8 o'clock, you know, the first drop is going to be 8:20. I would make sure I'm at the store a couple minutes before, just because sometimes Sparks just varies on the proximity. You don't want to be at home or be farther away and miss out on the hour when you can be close. So definitely make sure you're in close proximity to the store, and then you're going to want to make sure you're taking some orders. You don't really have too much time to be picky, so you kind of want to take what you can get. Obviously, if it's a trash order, you think you can do better, don't take it. But if it's a decent order and you know you can probably get it done fast and get back, then I would suggest taking those orders. So those are just a couple tips that you can do if you kind of want to get in and get out, make a little bit of money. I still say that Spark is one of the best apps if you're trying to like kind of work really quickly and make a good amount of money. I've worked DoorDash for a couple hours before and I've made like $20-$30. So I would definitely take $75 over the $20 or $30 any day. But you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave me some raindrop emojis, because today was just all rain. And I will see you guys on Friday for a new video. Bye guys.